Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final match of Rain World Bingo 4, titled End of Obscurity. I'm Ice Tolbarones.
Hi, I'm Andy.
Hello, everyone. Rain World is an indie survival platformer where you play as Slugcat and you need to find food and get to shelter before deadly rain washes out the world. This week, Rain World is getting the first expansion in several years. Since 2017 was the last time there was content officially released. And it is titled Rain World Downpour. So the community is very excited for that, and we've been looking out for it for quite a long time. Our next bingo event will probably be a Rain World Downpour bingo. Additionally, streams and other media content from creators is going to start being released on Monday. So if you're curious about that, check it out. There'll be a lot of people streaming Rain World Downpour. Okay, to talk about the game a bit. Rainworld has a few difficulties, Monk, Survivor, and Hunter, and that's corresponding to easy, normal, and hard mode. For our bingo event, we've run 3 rounds. This is the final match, and it is on hard mode. The reason Hunter's hard mode is that you need to actively fight creatures to collect food, and then a score is also calculated at the end of each day. So it really emphasizes the need to fight the creatures. Maybe we can talk about some of the board tiles now.
Yeah, okay. So this board is definitely what we aimed for it to be the hardest so far. Uh, since we're going to hunter mode, which is harder, we're also making a harder board. You can see like the middle square is a very interesting one, which is triple spawning a region. Triple spawning basically makes so the region has 3 times the number of regular spawns and requires a very complicated cycle before that. Um, You also have some things that are normally not done, like going back to the tutorial area, which is a bit far away from where Hunter normally is, even though we're getting a different start. But it's not a place you're supposed to go back into, so a bit of a complicated thing there. Some story objectives, like giving the Green Nero to Babos and reviving Moon. Uh, not going into too many detail there. But yeah, a lot of different things, a lot of killing things. As Iceland said, we are hunter is basically the mode where you, instead of just surviving, you actually have to actively hunt. So we have killing the more difficult creatures in the game, such as the red lizard, the mirror's bird, the wall, king vulture. Yeah. Um,
The
I don't
other
know.
main objective of Hunter's mode is to carry a package to Moon, so that is also included, of course.
Yeah.
Could not have this without that objective.
hmm
So,
Um,
other thing to mention is that we're running this as a lockout bingo, which means that
yeah.
the teams need to strategize for a route because they want to get squares, not just to form their own bingo, but they want to stop the other team. So each team is able to monitor the board, and so they may do reroutes as they're going through to try to block the other team. In the
That's very
previous
in the
rounds,
spirit of Ring World, I guess. Ring World is a game with a lot of adaptation, even in speedruns, and where you
yes,
have fixed
that's a good
routes.
point. In the previous rounds, we've seen some different strategies from the teams. We've seen some teams that just go really fast for one bingo as hard as they can, and we've also seen, yeah, which is the green team, and we've also seen some teams that take a more defensive approach. So far in the rounds, it seemed like the aggressive approach has worked out the best, but we'll see
Mhm.
how this final match turns out.
Yeah, we had. I think Team Green had both their wins were with the aggressive ones, but other teams have also won by lockout. So a bit of variety. Uh,
We'll see how this goes because these tiles are definitely not trivial.
hmm
It's going to be really challenging to go for a quick bingo here. They did too
Yep.
well, and now we've made the bingo card very challenging. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Every row or line has at least one lengthy achievement, but the good thing is that they're split into 2 people. So if they can divide the tasks well enough, they can easily conquer. I hope.
All right. So on the white team, we have Find a Die and Alred. Find a Die was the previous record holder for Survivor Intended percent and has done very well in the previous bingo rounds. Has done a lot of challenging things and just like has been overall, I don't know, I wouldn't say lucky, but it's been impressive to see how well they've done some of the rounds. Arad has also done extremely well. They're not really a speedrunner, but they're in the finals.
It's more of a hunter
They've done really
player,
well.
as far as I know.
Yeah, which is probably a good thing for this one. I think they're maybe the only like mainly hunter player here in the last round.
Yeah,
So
that's actually true, I think.
on the green team, we have Raccoon, who is the one who basically um, popularized squidless pebbles percent speedrun and is the current world record holder for that. Yeah, and also won a previous bingo. And then we have Srillith, who has been doing Discord challenges, which a lot of those Discord challenges are actually hunter themed, so they'll probably be pretty experienced with this as well.
Yeah, Discord challenges go a lot like so in line with the bingo things, like specific things that you need to do in your save file, and then you get special roles in the Discord. And some of them get pretty hard, so people that have all the Discord challenges or completed a part of them are generally, I would say, respectably skilled in the game.
Okay, so good luck to the participants. I think we'll start this shortly.
Yep. Yes, there is a king vulture in the wall. People didn't know that, but only as hunter, so. Oh, we're starting. 10 seconds. Yeah, good luck to all the runners. And we're going.
So you can see that there's a little delay between the runners, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, everything should be fine.
We're synchronizing with a other program, so everyone's starting at the same time.
Yep, we're getting audio from Raccoon's screen. And talking about Raccoon, they already left both the Pearl and the Neuron the shelter. Yeah. This is
Interesting thing. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You can go. You go.
Okay. Yeah, this is not where Hunter normally starts. Hunter normally starts in another region called the Farmer Race, and the two items Hunter has with him, if you drop them at the start, you'll miss them. But this time, since they're spawning at a shelter, the items will stay saved in the shelter, so that's a big game changer for the story objectives, I guess.
You can see kind of matching strategies, it appears right now. Raccoon and Alred being in the same place approximately, and then Finadai and Srillith also in the same place. I wonder what they're going for to start with here. This is oddly matched in the diagonals. Oh, Srillith is running into some problems already. Oh,
yeah,
that was a nice
I think
dodge.
they should be fine. There is a Cyan Lizard coming upwards, which could be an issue.
So which tile do you think the runners might be going for first here?
Killing a red lizard is reasonably easy if you know what you're doing. Like, killing a red lizard is a very hard thing in general, but there are some spots in the map where you can trick them into being killable spots, I guess. Speaking of killable spots, Finadai just took a death from a white lizard. Not the menacing red we're talking about, but a menacing lizard nonetheless. So yeah, I think getting the 80 points in a cycle is also reasonably like region agnostic, so you could get the 80 points in a cycle pretty much anywhere, as long as you're going for it.
It's not too unreasonable to get as well. So for people who don't know, I'd say like the highest possible score that someone is likely to get in a single day is like around 300 points. That's with some tricks, double spawning the region, really killing a lot of things. So 80 is definitely kind of challenging, but it's also fairly reasonable to do. Most lizards are around 7 points, like as an average.
There are also things that are not that hard to kill if you're experienced, such as vultures, and are worth 15 points. So those are generally something you likely see people going for, if they're going for the points.
I think if I was doing this, I would have started out by killing vultures in Chimney.
Yeah, going to Chimney. You can also starve into the Echo later, so that could be a plan.
It's cool to see that the runners are doing something different to start with, though. But okay,
Elrad just got an explosive spear, and that doesn't scream killing the rat, I don't know what
Dreaded.
will.
Well, oh, except they're going to outskirts.
Yeah, I mean, I would go to Outskirts if I wanted to kill a red lizard. That's where the most killable ones are. Outskirts has a lot of flat surfaces you can lure them into to try to mouth stab. They also often are fighting other creatures and you can sneak a little stab on them.
And they're easier to juke there.
Yeah,
So it looks like we have 2 players going to Shaded Citadel, being Srilith and Finadai. Shaded Citadel typically is entered from the other side, and in survivor mode, you usually have a light of some kind or can trade for one. So our players are pretty experienced though, so they'll be able to navigate in the dark okay. But on hunter mode, there are some creatures around that are actually challenging to deal with, namely the spitter spider, which basically shoots you and then is like with the tranquilizer.
yeah.
And then it
Spitter spiders
devours you.
see you before you see them, so.
Yeah, especially in this region.
Mhm.
Okay,
Also-
it looks like Srilith is going for the kill a wolf spider with a flashbang,
Yeah.
if I had to guess.
That's what I was gonna say. And Finadai could also be going for it, given that they're going to shade it, but they might get that tile stolen from.
I have no idea what Alred is doing. Oh, going back into the tutorial to begin with.
Wait,
I
are they
see.
going back to the tutorial with an exploding stick? They're not. Wait,
I
Wait.
think that's what they're doing.
wait, they're leaving the sticks here. I am confused.
Okay, it looks like
Surely going to
Srilith,
be
I
an emphasis,
believe,
right?
got the
Oh yeah, they have a spider kill, right?
Yep, I think they got the flashbang with the spider. It looks like it anyways.
Yeah, it does look like it a lot.
Another thing to note about this contest is that we start with the survivor passage already unlocked. Basically, you can't get any other passages till you get that one. And for the other rounds, it actually gives you a teleport. But in this round, the only
Yeah,
effect is
that's true.
allowing the other passage progress from the beginning. I couldn't
No,
tell.
Red is
I
going
couldn't
for the
tell
more
if
traditional
that's
strats
spider
to
or
go
not.
back in tutorial.
They had kills on their thing, but
Red having a bit of trouble going back to the tutorial area. Meanwhile, Raccoon is going to garbage wastes. Might be going to kill a merchant. Merchants are special types of scouts which only appear in some regions. There are 4 merchants in total. Whoa, we got the first square. It was the kill the wolf spider with flashbang. Nice, Cyril got that. Cyril. While Finadai just got a rest in Shaded Citadel. I'm not sure if they completed any squares there. So they might be just taking the save in the region to go for something else. Shaded Citadel also has a
I
merchant.
see Alred in the tutorial.
Oh, alright, it's in the tutorial area. Nice. All you need to do is eat a fruit and rest now. That's just what they're doing. Nom.
Very cool.
Raccoon just killed a Scion, so I assume they're not friending a Scion.
Of the tiles, this is the one that I at least know how to do, is the get back into the tutorial. It is one of the Discord challenges too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they managed to get back in there. I totally missed it. But yeah, no contest there.
Mm-hmm. I think there's several ways of getting tutorial area, but I don't know how to execute any of them. Or I did the most traditional one, I guess, which is using 2 spears.
Mm. Oh, can hear the turtle toad song from Raccoon. Anyways, where do you think Raccoon's going right now? This is something that I'm still not sure
No
about.
idea.
Because they didn't bring the neuron with, it seemed like, at the start anyways.
I think they left it on their shelter. So
Maybe I missed that, but it's what it seemed like.
They might try to steal a pearl from a tall here?
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Another important detail about Hunter mode is that the scavs start out already hating you. There's some secret lore behind that where there's the destroyed toll in Farmer Rays. There's theorized that Hunter destroyed the toll at the start of their
Oh,
campaign.
didn't know that.
Looks like
Ooh,
Find a
Elrad
Die.
is trying to juke out a red lizard, and they might have stabbed it. They did. They did.
No,
No,
didn't
but
work
they stabbed themselves with explosives.
It's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
Find a Die, I think, also died to scavs there, so that was a little. Yeah, it's tough at the beginning of the run.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see something else Rico might be doing. I don't know if there are 7 different creatures in garbage. There might be. But if you're going to garbage, you're probably doing something related to scavs.
Okay, so Cyrilith just traded with a scav merchant and didn't kill them after, but because that's 2 of the Tazra now. Oh, maybe they weren't armed. Is it time to attack?
Wait, are they trading again? Are they
So-
having negotiation issues?
Yes, it is hard for me to tell what's going on there.
Oh yeah, Knights just mentioned that Rukun might be going to Shoreline to shock a vulture.
Oh, that's a
That's
good point.
the only
But-
place you can do that.
I can't believe they wouldn't also bring the Neuron for Revive Moon if they were going for the trouble of that, though.
Yeah, that is true. Elrad's still fighting a good fight against... Did they just despawn the red lizard? No, no. Try. Oh.
Elred is still going for this red kill.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the better
It's really
places
hard.
to kill a red.
It's hard to get it in this pipe with an explosive because it
Yeah.
normally turns around. But getting it across the room like this works out.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can get a nice
That was
clean
a hit.
stab doing that.
okay. Does he have another stick though? Because this red won't die. You need another hit on it.
Yeah, unless you get really lucky with the RNG.
Yeah, this red is super dangerous still.
No, you missed. Yeah, close to death reds. Oh, white just got a... Oh, it's the fruit. It's the fruit one. I thought it was another one.
Well, it looks like that red lizard escaped from Elred there, so that one won't
No.
count for them.
It's okay. There's another red lizard wobbling somewhere on outskirts.
It's risky though because now that red lizard is death glitched, so it'll be gone from Elred's file.
Yeah,
If they
that's
rest.
true. I mean, I assume they only rest if they actually get the other kill.
Yeah.
Oh, drop whip.
Wonder where it is though. The red lizard can wander for quite a distance in the region.
Yeah. Very mobile creatures.
Oh, Raccoon
If they're
could
down
potentially
here,
be
it
throwing
might be a bit-
bombs at tolls perhaps.
Oh yeah, that can easily happen in garbage because there are 2 tolls. Raccoon committing crimes over there, but that's okay. We forgive them because it's against scabs, and nobody likes scabs.
Especially hunter players.
Yeah, especially hunter players. Oh, what is Finidai doing? They're eating a lantern mouse? Okay.
I think they just need to rest perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought they might be starving into an echo since they're here, but given that they ate...
The scavs got the better of Raccoon there.
Oh no. Been there too many times.
So it's interesting right now that the runners all seem to be going for quite different objectives.
Yeah.
So we don't have any particular races right now.
Mm-hmm.
And just from this first 2 objectives that we have, just thinking about which ones they could be going for. So like right now, the only bingo that white could get is the negative cycles one, and that one will take a while. And Elred's already died a few times. So negative cycles is another mechanic for hunter mode that makes it more challenging, where your cycles start at 19 and count down. And once you reach 0, basically permadeath for your save can occur, which is way scarier than survivor mode. In survivor, technically you can go on forever, but hunter
You can just keep
definitely not.
exploring. Oh, there are the 2 lizards in the middle. Wow, that's a fight if I've ever seen one. Getting a lucky stab here will probably just kill the lizard since they beat each other a few times.
Reds do a lot of damage even to other creatures.
Yeah. That one red laying down is probably dead. That's
I don't think that counted for him. I think he
yeah.
put the stick the wrong way, unfortunately.
Mm,
An
that can happen.
interesting way that lizards work in this game, and it's only lizards, that you basically can get kill credit much easier than other creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Oh,
weapons apply kill credit to lizards. So if two lizards like basically fight each other so that they're just about to die and you throw like one rock at them, you'll get kill credit for it. It doesn't have to be
nice.
the last hit.
I
Whereas,
thought you were going to say about the good old story about how lizards are technically immortal in Railroad.
oh yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, we can leave that for another time. It's not relevant right here, right now.
Fina
Uh,
Die is playing with the scav merchant
yeah,
at the time. Oh, that
yeah.
looks like a
They
scav
just
merchant
play
kill.
with the scav just the way that I like playing with the scavs.
Oh, the scav merchant escaped though.
They did?
Yeah, well, we'll see if it counts as a kill. But normally as hunter, it only is one stick to kill a scav, but it's like only
You need
bleed
to
out
hit the
damage.
head or something? Because they have
No, it's
two
random.
hitboxes, right? The
Yeah,
body and the head one.
it's just random. Like they will
Oh, it's
die
random.
eventually, but it's from I guess the bleed out. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
die almost fell in the hole.
Oof. Scary
Deadliest
jump
room in the
zone.
game.
Raccoon is still dealing with scavenger situations.
Well,
Almost got a spear there.
at a minimum, Find a Die has obtained um, an item from a scav merchant to trade to another
Yeah.
one.
And I
Which,
assume the next scav merchant they can go from here is the sub one?
oh, so now we have a hint of what green might be doing with Shrilith headed towards Nuno now. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
notice if, I mean, I'm assuming they have the green neuron right now. If they didn't, that would be so odd.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't actually make any sense, but uh they might be going for that row 4, which could be a problem given that Finadai is going to trade an item from a merchant to the other. Um,
Yeah, that's a good move from Find a Die if he can block that, but has to manage to get to garbage. It's a bit out of the way.
mhm. Someone just asked in chat if CRF is allowed. Do you have any idea what CRF is? I still
Nope, I don't know what that
Roll.
is either.
Oh,
I can't remember.
yeah. You have a
Generally speaking, any glitches are banned, so it's like using kind of intended percent rules.
mhm.
Oh, that's what they're calling that new thing?
Oh, it's the flight?
I
Uh,
mean, if someone pulls that out, then whatever.
yeah.
Don't really have a
I don't
ruling
really
on it
care.
at
It's
the
gonna be
time.
cool.
So Cyrilith has just revived Moon.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what White's going to do here.
Hmm.
Find a Die ought to make his way to garbage as quickly as possible.
Oh yeah, garbage. That's true. I
Well,
thought they
that's...
could only go to sub, but garbage is a lot closer, I think. Right?
Can you just... does it have to be for a different merchant? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So they'll probably realize this at the time and try to make their way there. I'm curious to see, because this is going to be kind of a race across Shoreline, because I think Cyrilith also might have picked up something from a scav merchant, but I don't recall.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like they had anything with them. See how
Oh my
well...
god, I'm in a very
Oh,
tough
King
situation right
Vulture.
now. Oof. King
Yeah,
Vultures
it's...
on Shoreline do that.
Yeah, it's scary.
Very hard to dodge them in the water. Kills a lot of moon percent runs.
I wonder what the fastest way for the scav merchants would have been. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think about that right now. Yeah, that one's a bit lengthy. You're gonna have to go for a few regions there.
Yeah, the scav merchants one are meant to be lengthy. They're in a lot of different places, but very far away from each other in general. This might be the closest one, actually, that Finada is doing.
Faded to garbage, because the other option is going to Sky Islands,
Yeah.
and that's a bit out of the way. Find a Die
Mm-hmm.
should be able to
Or
get there relatively
subterranean.
quickly. So, being an intended percent player, they know the ways in Shoreline probably better than most players do,
Yeah.
because they probably definitely have some familiarity with this region in general.
Mm-hmm. Our red is still on the kill a red lizard journey, and they just triggered a dropwig, which might end badly. No, the dropwig just popped out. This could be good because the red lizard is gonna bite the dropwig and it's gonna be vulnerable. So, except they dropped the drop. Well, red lizards also do that very frequently of just randomly dropping their food.
So I can see that Finadai has now finally stashed. Oh,
Cyrillic
unlucky with the
drowning.
Exos.
No, okay.
Having some issues with the good old creatures.
Yeah, just a few. A king vulture, red centipede.
So I can see Finadai's having a bit of trouble with the couple of Axos there right now, but it's making it past. As long as they can get past this next room. Oh man, it would have been so good if they could have got the jellyfish on the vulture, but
yeah, that would be nice.
it's best if they just keep going. Honestly, they don't have enough information. Yeah, and this is their best chance at a block. Is this merchant, which they
I was
probably...
gonna say someone asked about SUSS, and that's Suburban, which is Outskirts, and Superstructure, which is Pebbles. Oh, Ice just answered that. Okay, keep on, Ice Alone. Red got the red kill? Let's go.
Now just have to get to the score screen to verify that it's there, and then they'll have that one. This is still pretty even right now, even though green is definitely in danger of getting a bingo here. But
yeah, but unless something goes awfully wrong, Finadai is getting the merchant here. I assume they have the lantern in their belly.
Oh, this is risky. They're going straight across. Oh, okay. There's another shelter there. Never mind. Yeah, best to rest at the side here.
Probably.
So I'm imagining...
know that, but they have enough of a lead. No, alright. Oh, that was so close.
To the centipede getting them there? Yeah, it was so close.
Centipedes are very scary.
This is tricky now, though, because Alred is running into karma problems. They've used up all their karma here, and they don't have a good way to get it back, really. They have the red kill. Okay. Very cool.
That's nice. They're gonna have to survive one cycle here in Outskirts. I don't know if they can get any squares while here. They might as well pin a creature somewhere, so...
Yep. So we can see that Raccoon has taken the throwing at the tolls. So
honestly, if Elrad realizes this, they can get the 7 different creatures in Outskirts.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, they just gotta drop it, they can get centipedes.
Whoa, Finadai is playing with drop wigs in the water for some reason.
Whoa, that's dangerous. Wow, that's very dangerous. Holy crap. Wait, why doesn't that drop wig give up? It's been a long time. Okay, it gave up.
Did Finadai pick up the pearl there? I didn't quite see. I'm assuming they did.
I have no idea. But something that Sirof is doing is going back to Shaded. I wonder if they have an item from a merchant.
Well, it would be trading back. They were in Shaded earlier, so it would just be trading back to the same merchant again, which won't count for it.
Oh, okay then. Then that should stop Green's bingo unless something goes awfully wrong here for Finadai.
The Raccoon is also trapped in garbage, running into hunter problems.
That's a bit annoying for them. Yeah, Hunter will have, like, even in regular playthroughs, that, like, the ones that aren't speedruns or Hunter runs are just, like, you will be stuck on low karma if you let things get out of control, because things kill you very fast and very easily.
Finadai's making a good job getting across garbage here at the moment. Which, wondering if the famous red centipede will show up.
Yeah. They were there a bit with Raccoon, but a king vulture took care of it for them.
They're almost at the merchant now, but
Yeah.
they're gonna have to survive the cycle. Is gonna be the big thing here.
And a regular centipede. The red one does lurk around here sometimes.
So the regular centipedes are not too threatening for Hunter, generally speaking. There is the oversized one that's a little scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, find a die pinned a hazer.
A hazer? Yes. Awesome. That is a creature you can pin to a region. That is not wrong.
So this spot is a little scary because you have to make it swim up. This is a little spooky. Because the
Wait,
leeches are kind of
Oh,
scary.
oh, they're going this way.
Okay,
Oh god.
nice. Get it
I
through.
would never ever step foot in garbage waste. Not a place I like.
So
Garbage waste also
basically,
seems like a place you could get the 7 different kills, right?
yeah, there are a lot of. It seems like no one's particularly going for it right now. Oh no, the king vulture.
Okay, they're fine, they're fine,
Oh,
they're
find a
fine.
die, go.
They were able to stab the king vulture away.
And escaped. So the way that
Why is going through some very intense moments right now. I think they stabbed the Cyan.
they did,
It's
but
still
that
pretty
cyan.
dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have enough food. Okay, so we're getting to the toll here, or not the toll, the merchant.
The merchant.
Yep. Okay.
They just got
so-
the item.
Yep, that is giving the item to the merchant. So now they just have to rest. Which there is a close shelter here actually that they could have gone to, but they're heading to industrial instead. I wonder if they're gonna take the route to the close garbage shelter. So there is one, and they're going like kind of the wrong way to it right now. But they might just head
remember
into
that.
industrial. Basically,
Yeah,
they would
they're
go
pretty
down
close.
here.
Ooh.
Okay. Looks
Cyan
like they
peeking its head
are.
over there.
Yeah, it looks like they're going into industrial. Okay. Because there is a close. Oh, there's actually the shelter in the gate. I forgot about. Find a die really needs to take that shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But stopping the green team's bingo here is huge, so
Yep.
we
Okay,
might
nice.
see them going for another row, using the squares they already got, or just start going for several different things. And
Good job
aiming
from
for a lot.
Find a Die.
Yeah, a lot of close calls there.
So
Also
now
close
this is
checks.
interesting. It puts the Wall King kind of in range. Monk Passage, maybe? Some interesting things. Monk
Passage is a
Passage
tough
is
one.
one of the hardest ones to get, unironically. It's very tough. I was wondering if you would see Echo Strats.
Yeah.
So it looks like
That's
no one's quite
technically
going
not
for
a
that,
glitch.
though. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is on the board.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
the starving two echoes, and Elrad is fighting an overgrown centipede right now, which is a bit stressful.
Yep. That's how it goes sometimes. So, like I mentioned during the intro, Find a Die has had some impressive moments so far in the bingo, and they continue to do things.
Yeah,
And we can see
Raccoon
that
just survived the cycle. That's nice.
hunter
Can they
problems
get
are now
out?
occurring with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what the strategy now is going to be for Find a Die.
This bingo definitely might be running a bit longer than the previous ones.
Yeah, so just a reminder that we're also capping it at 2 hours. So the number of tiles that you get is also quite important.
Mm-hmm. So Fanadai just killed the merchant, so they might be going for the kill merchant thing. While Elrad is trying to do the Ringo thing, which is survive at all times.
Uh-oh. Angry scavs are coming for Find a Die.
Oh boy. Yeah, being in garbage waste.
That guy's not armed, so he is safe. He's just looking at him.
Yeah, looking at him menacingly. Amazing. And I guess Finadai is gonna let him go. Raccoon cannot leave. They're currently stuck at garbage wastes, which is one of the top worst places to be stuck at, in my humble opinion.
Um, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It's tough. It's tough no matter where you are when you're stuck as
Yeah,
hunter.
I would
Really.
say.
So, I'm wondering if we're going to see Find a Die go for lore pearls. That one is something that they could potentially go for.
Mm-hmm. I don't think
Though
there's
they're
any
having
way
strat problems right
for Elrad to try to go for Monk here, because they need to spend 2 cycles hunting things to leave. Throwing sticks?
Ooh.
Wow, that was so close. Find that I dodging a lot of sticks near garbage worms, which is always a fun time.
They're heading into drainage system, or maybe they're just taking the shelter here. So Find a Die could, I think, just go back and kill the merchant again, and then I think that would be 3 for them.
Yeah. Oh wait, the merchant respawns?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So they can go back and kill the same merchant again. And I think that would give them that one as well, which would put them into an interesting range. Whereas Alred is still hard stuck in the outskirts for the moment.
Yeah.
Has happened to many a hunter score player.
Yeah. Hashtag relatable.
Oh, they're going into drainage instead. Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Perhaps going for colored pearls then? Or the lore pearls, I mean.
Drainage has 2?
So this game has a few special lore pearls that Moon can read to you, and they're unique ones that appear in special locations. And so one of the tiles, the third row, last column, has collecting 8 lore pearls into shelters. So that could be something Find a Die might be going for at the moment. Because drainage does have 1 lore pearl.
Is doing right now, honestly, because they're just killing like lantern mouths in shading. And they almost got drop quick. That was a bit intense, but they managed to get out.
I haven't noticed if they're trapped there or not.
I don't think so. They just came in here. Raccoon left! And they almost got stabbed by a scav.
Immediately.
Oh, the beautiful life of
Excellent.
hunter players. Oh, there's a lot of scavs.
Oh!
Raccoon's being bombarded by scavs for no reason. I mean, I guess they did bomb a few tunnels. So there's that. Wait, does that scav have a snail? What is that Raccoon is holding?
Oh, as a vulture mask. That's cool. That might make their life a little easier.
Yeah, having a mask is huge, honestly.
I feel like your board is going exactly as designed at the moment, where the scavs are just causing so much chaos.
Yeah, that's one of the main things. Find a Die is
Getting
drowning?
lore pearl?
Question mark? Oh, they're getting lore pearls. Okay.
Yeah. Or are they not grabbing it? What? They're just leaving it there? Hello?
They're having trouble leaving this room.
Okay, I guess they're deciding to not collect the lore pearls, which is in a row there, but that's an interesting decision. I wonder if that decision will come back later to haunt them a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
the lore pearls is a tough one to get.
Very much. I would see like people simply not going for it because it takes time and effort. But I think there are worse ones, honestly, so...
Yeah, like if you think about it...
I just pin another hazer. What a hazer pinner.
If you think about it, Shoreline has 3 lore pearls. That's already so much, and they are starting with the Hunter Pearl in the first place. So you only really need 7. And then you have 3 already. You just need 4 more. That's really not that unreasonable. Especially if you're just like, consider Outskirts has one. There's another one in Industrial at the start that they could have got.
That's a hazer pin to a wall if I've ever seen one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're mentioning that the pearls thing now, and yeah, they should be a bit easier than I thought it was.
It's not that unreasonable, but it's kind of, maybe they have like sunken cost fallacy where they think, well, I've already skipped some, so I'm not going to do it now. But I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
if that's the right approach.
that could definitely happen. They even ate the hazer they pinned. What a monster. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
Raccoon had to pause for some reason, but okay. Um, now that there's
Sirif
some
going
more
to the
people,
lower parts of Shaded?
interesting. Going to Shadow Spooky Land where we cannot see at all what they're doing.
Yeah, the place where most people don't have memorized.
Now that some more people are here, I just want to mention again that we're running the final match here of Rain World Bingo 4. And we're basically doing this at this time to celebrate Rain World Downpour, which is releasing later this week. On Monday, 2 days from now, there are going to be streams that are starting to appear from people playing it who have early access.
Yep. And
Though if this game
Downpour.
seems interesting,
Oh,
definitely
that
check
was
that
a
out.
stick hitbox moment for Elrad.
For
They
Alred,
were,
yeah.
yeah, very close to the centipede, and the stick just went through.
To escape from this region, they have to survive 2 cycles successfully. And it is not easy to do on Hunter.
Nope. This would be an opportunity to get the 80 points, which they might be doing, and to kill 7 different creatures. But given that they don't have a mask, it's not as trivial as in a Hunter run, where you're generally coming to outskirts with a King Vulture or a Vulture mask already. So lizards are going to be out for you, and they clearly are out for Red right now.
Meanwhile, Finadai appears to be making their way slowly to Subterranean. So the
Yes,
thing
through a
is,
very unorthodox path, but they are.
yep. There's no grub in Subterranean, right? You would have had to bring it from somewhere else.
Yeah, but I don't think they've been through anywhere that has grubs, right?
There's grubs in Garbage Waste, aren't there?
Oh yeah,
Maybe
there
not.
are grubs in garbage waste. Maybe he got one. Huh.
It's a possibility, but I kind of didn't notice them pick it up. But that's
Yeah.
something they might have done. Ooh, this is a hard swim to make. I don't like to do it like this.
Yep. But they
Okay, they made
seem
it.
to have got it, yeah.
Talking about Find a Die screen. Drainage is filled with the tears of new players.
Mostly. Oh yeah, the hungry kelp. I'm so sorry for this kelp.
That never gets to eat anyone because of where it
No.
is.
It's not even because of where it is, it's just that it literally can't reach the player.
You can jump into it if you're feeling like it, but
I guess you could. Wait,
one
is
of
that
the
platform not solid or something? I
I
think you
think
need to
this
go through
jump
the
is
other
just hard to
side.
make. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that jump's just hard to make. Totally doable though.
Yeah.
I always go the other route in that room, but it's totally doable from there. One of the things about this area is that it's tricky to find food as Hunter. Something
Yeah.
else I'm wondering right now is what the cycle numbers are like for each of the players.
Yeah, somebody might be. I mean, if everything goes wrong, you can always go to the negatives and get a square that way.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm wondering if Find a Die, I think probably has had the most success so far with this.
Maybe. Serial has also been mostly deathless, I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
they have
so.
a death shoreline.
Is there anything else that's good to do in Subterranean here? There's the Mirrowsburg kill.
Oh, wait. Who got Mirrorsburg?
No one has it yet. No one has it yet. But
Okay.
there's an opportunity to do it in Subterranean.
You can also get the albino jetfish.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. They could be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So for that albino jetfish, where is that tile?
Below the first green one. That's 5-2.
Yes. Okay. That's a good point. That one seems really hard, actually. That is one that I would not be excited to do.
Yeah, because the albino jetfish can just randomly die because it's in the same pond as the Leviathan. And the Leviathan is known for randomly deleting things from existence. Its mouth. And also taking the jetfish is a bit of a hassle since you need to go through a few areas with it.
Yeah, the biggest thing to me is there's a lot of centipedes and kelps in the way, and
Yeah.
what tends to always
You
happen to me when I try to bring a jetfish through there is the kelp steals it from me, which is weird, but it happens to be a lot. And I'm like, no, kelp,
mine.
curses. Oh,
uh,
Finadai is having the classic mole that kills your any percent speedrun.
oh, that mole, yeah. Moles sometimes come to vibe in this room and can be very troublesome, but they have the time here, I think. They can just wait a little bit, let the mole leave.
So the biggest problem with this mole, there is a in the room pipe that it can use to get back ahead of you. So if you try to
Oh,
juke it this way, it doesn't work. You have to go all the way around.
wow, amazing.
It is unfun when it happens. And you can see Finadai is currently having some issues with it.
Yep. Right now, also, Cyril got back to Industrial, so that's a good start for whatever they're doing. Industrial is the hub that connects
Oh,
everywhere.
it looks like that mole made some mistakes, and they were able to get past it. Nice.
Nice. Elrad is almost making a friend by throwing that drop wig into the blues. No, but they might just kill the blue right now. No, they missed it. Very close.
There is no reason, I think, in this board to make a friend. Oh, no, there
Yeah,
actually is. Tame a cyan lizard.
famous
That
cyan
lizard
lizard.
is blue, not cyan, though.
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised no one has gone for that tile as well. Taming a
Yeah.
cyan's not that hard to do. I mean,
Yeah, you can do it with one or two foods, I think.
just one is required.
Just one? Yeah.
There are no cyans in outskirts though to begin with. You have to lineage it.
Yeah, lineaging things, it's one thing I wanted to avoid while making the squares.
Because it's random. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Because I was just thinking about that right now, that it might be funny to have the whatever it's called, um, lineage the outskirts yellow. But I mean, there's too much of a chance to miss that.
Yeah. I mean, if I was going to make lineaging something into the board, I would find that I threw the grub into the hole. We can see the grub. Honestly, I didn't think that one was that hard. I just made it because it was funny. I'm sorry.
That's square.
Yeah. Because the square was previously like go down into depths and then come back, and I was like, that's not reasonable. And I was like, yeah, throw a grub, it'll be funny. Yeah, that's a nice square. However, Vanadai we'll have to go through the army of moles that lives in this room to get to the shelter, so... How are things going? Raccoon is just going to pass a tall here. Probably gonna improve their rap with the scavs a bit.
I can't believe that we actually got to see that tile. But man, the
Yeah.
moles on Hunter here are so tough. Oh,
Yeah.
where are you going, Finadai? You need to rest.
They might be going for the shelter the other way, the wet way.
Oh,
Are they
this is
killing a
pretty-
mole?
Oh,
Oh, they needed food?
perhaps.
Oh.
This is the most terrifying thing. And also
Yeah.
in Hunter score runs, you are here. You are in the... Well, you're not in the dark, but like you're in negative cycles. You are slowly losing your ability to play the game. There are moles everywhere.
Oh,
is
Cyril
terrifying.
is trying to friend the cyan. They have the blue. And now they're gonna throw it to the cyan. We're gonna see the magic of friendship happen. Amazing.
Oh, they got unlucky with which cyan this is. It's
Oh,
not the one
yeah.
that lives in that room. It's the other one.
Oh.
The one that fails to get past the red lizard repeatedly.
Oh no. Oh no, that's very unfortunate. We're gonna have to wait for it to come back. And if Cyril doesn't realize that, he might be waiting forever.
Oh, Brad. Another Hunter run classic is having the Ron Cyan in the room that the other Cyan lives in. So Finadai should have just got the, throw the grub into the depths pit, which is a funny one.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
disappointed I
one.
haven't seen anyone going for 80 points yet.
Yeah, I mean, Elred might be doing it, but having trouble because of the masklessness, and they don't have a grub to easily get a mask here.
I don't know if you thought about this as well, but the way that I would have started the bingo is I would have immediately gone to do vulture cheese. That is
Yeah,
that is
I
how I
think
would have done this
I think
and
that's
taken
very
the neuron to
reasonable,
pebbles.
honestly. Since we did specify that vulture cheese wasn't banned, I think that was probably one of the safest things to do.
Oh, should see friend progress there. Yes.
Yeah,
Srilith got the tame of Cyan Lizard. Cool.
didn't
It,
have to
it
wait
managed to
forever,
come
which
back
is,
somehow.
yeah,
Amazing.
amazing. Oh, it could have been one of the silence. Wow, that raccoon just got almost hit by a stick, which was probably aimed. Yeah, it was that.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
Raccoon is going to have a newfound hatred of scavs.
yeah.
So we're about 45 minutes in. Basically have an hour.
Mm-hmm. Probably
We're
one of the
cutting off at
most
2 hours.
even bingos we've had so far.
Yeah. This one has been challenging. The scavs have been the great equalizer so far. That has really been blocking Raccoon.
Yeah. Elrad is running around outskirts. I don't think they have karma to leave, so they might just be going places to kill things. They can get a newt kill here, not that that matters. It might matter for the different creatures or the points.
Yeah, Outskirts is a pretty decent region for going for the other creatures because there's blue lizards to start with, there's green, there's pink.
Yeah, there's every color of lizard except for the weird ones. So
Yeah, some of them need to lineage, but yeah, there's also the camel lizard, red lizard. There's also kelp, dropwig. I think there's egg bug. I actually can't remember if Hunter has that egg bug. But
oh, and
they're
technically,
vultures
Red
even.
just spinned a creature there. I'm not sure if that's going to be relevant, but
Yeah, so going for 7 different creatures is definitely something they could be doing.
mhm.
It's definitely tough without a vulture mask, though.
Yeah, they almost stabbed that pink though.
I wonder what Find a Die or Raccoon is taking the shelter. Okay, maybe they're giving up on their scheme. Find a Die. Oh, I forgot about this merchant.
Yeah, I told that that you could use
The subterranean merchant
yeah
as well.
the subterranean. I was
Yeah.
gonna say suburban. Yeah. Is that
Oh,
genocide? Yeah. There were two merchant.
were there 2 there?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I saw that correctly.
I mean, they aren't both merchants, right?
Was that a centipede?
I think that was the kelp.
I have a feeling that was the Ron merchant, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell though. Wouldn't the other merchants stay there though? Oh, somebody came back. I'm not sure how to judge that, so I'm gonna go look at other screens. Siruf is going to outskirts right now.
What do you think, Gamby? Oh, well, they died anyways, so it's irrelevant now.
Okay.
I think that wasn't the merchant though. So like at the scav merchant, there is a dedicated merchant. It's not any
Yeah.
scav, and there just happened to be another scav there. So the
Yeah,
merchant
they
is
can
going to
wander
be the
into the
one
market.
who is going to be the one who's loaded with stuff. It's going to have other items.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could always... The other guy could just come in and trade all their items with the merchant. So... It
So
would be
Find a
hard to tell.
Die, I believe, does have 2 merchant kills right now. So this would be the 3rd one,
Nice.
if I've been tracking that correctly myself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also kind of surprising that we haven't seen more of that.
Siruf is in the centipede room right now, which is... Of all the rooms, it's certainly one of them. It's not a place I would like to be in, like...
Red is playing with a green lizard right now.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got munched. That was a close call.
Did Alred die, though? Because they were very far away from here.
Ooh, spooky
If
vulture.
they can somehow kill this vulture here, which is not impossible, it will be amazing for them.
Even if they can just get the mask.
Yeah. Demasking vultures
vulture's
is
going.
not as trivial for the average player as it is for you, I stubborn. So
I do it accidentally all the time.
Yeah, same.
And then the vulture kills me after.
Uh,
Which is an interesting mechanic people might not know about. When a vulture has its mask still, the bite is always a grab, so you won't die. But once you take the vulture's mask, it turns into like a revenge kill bite that will
yeah.
actually just instantly kill you, which is something that is not obvious.
And they will chase you, like, if you don't kill the vulture that you stole the mask from, it will chase you, like, every time you go back into the region, or just wander around the region, they're trying to go after you.
Okay, Scav Merchant attempt number 2. That merchant is...
Yeah, just dropped all their things.
Okay, so that's a merchant. So if Find a Die has enough food and can get back to the shelter, that'll be 3 for them, I'm pretty sure.
They might go to another shelter. I'm not sure which one is the closest.
There's the one here. Do you remember this one? The green lizard room?
Oh, the green lizard room?
Yeah, it's right in here.
Oh yeah, the green lizard room. You're right. Didn't realize that green lizard was the one you were talking about.
Okay, I think that's gonna count for the 3 merchant kills.
I think Raccoon is having to deal with the fact that they bombed 2 towels right now.
Yes, and now the scabs hate them forever.
Yeah. I mean, they could try to use the pearls and garbage to overpay the tolls here and try to make friends.
So in that top row, you might think that white would be going for it, but that monk passage is not easy to get for hunter.
Yeah.
It basically is hunter. Normal fruits only count as a quarter pip of food, so it's really just not viable to eat only fruits.
You basically have to use the popcorns.
Oh, red centipede.
Wait, what?
Screen. It's on Find a Die. Yep. They might be going for the albino jetfish now.
Yeah. They could also try to friend this. Oh no, we already had a friend the cyan here. Because you have the spiders and everything, so should be a reasonable place to do it.
It's also funny to me. Oh, unfortunate death. That cyan was crazy.
Yeah, it was zooming around.
John Wick of cyan lizards. Just instant bite. Oh. Oh, iced.
No, iced. Quick, thank you. I'm not sure, but I would assume that Zeruf is having more fun in Outskirts than Elrad is. Since the Elrad is... Oh, I thought they were gonna be launched by the rat, but they managed to give it a drop wig in time.
I'm a bit confused now what Find a Die is doing. It seems like they're just chilling in the merchant.
Yeah.
It's interesting that no one has really gone for the kill 7 different creatures. I would have expected that by now.
And the points, honestly. I mean, Elrad is clearly... I mean, I've said that like once or twice now already, but hunting an Outskirts without a mask is not trivial, and Elrad has been trying to do it for a while now. Not as a good spot as you would hope it to be if the lizards aren't turning their butts towards you automatically.
So we're just getting to the halfway point almost right now in 8 minutes, and it is pretty neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah, very slight lead by white. But I feel like Elrad and Zeruf are kinda racing for the points cycle right now. Hard to tell, but...
It's a toughie. It's a toughie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any big score lists yet.
Which does make sense, honestly, because you don't necessarily go killing stuff unless you need to. And they're
Find a Die is
mostly
killing
moving
the
around.
merchant again. Okay.
Oh, fun fact, we just saw Zeruf try to do a crawl turn jump to get past those stairs. And you don't actually need to do that there. You can just do a regular jump, and this Lockout might grab the ledge.
Oh, I always do crawl turns
Yeah, no,
for
you
those
can
players.
just like stand close to the ledge and do a jumpy jump, regular one. I assume Sirif is gonna rest right now and go for points.
Yeah, I haven't been monitoring their cycle that much, but how well did they do there? Has it been the
I'm
big
not
cycle?
sure, honestly, but I didn't see them die, and I saw them.
Oh,
Oh,
that one's
that's
decent.
yeah, that's
It might
probably
not be
80.
80 though. It's close.
Um,
Okay.
let's see.
Time to whip out the points calculator, and also for production to screenshot that bad boy. And also see if there's monk, but there's no monk progress for Sirif yet.
No, that's not 70.
Is
Sorry.
that 7 different creatures?
Uh,
Could be.
I didn't finish counting, but I don't think that's 70.
I think
They
had
did
an
get
8
the
on
7
the
different
number.
ones, so. Yeah. If they send a screenshot of the point screen here, I can just count it. I didn't finish counting because I was going back to the.
Okay. 7 creatures though.
Yeah, 7 creatures for sure.
Oh, they had the overseer.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's funny. yeah, that's over 7 for sure. Cool.
59? Really? 69? Oh, just barely actually. They got 80 something? Like
I have multiple people calculating that.
yeah. It's 80 something, I just don't know how many, but they got the 80 points in a cycle.
Okay.
So that means that what Red needs to do right now is just get out of Outskirts and go do something else.
The classic problem.
Yeah. The problem is while we're counting, the square is not filled up. So
Okay.
Elrad is still going for kills here.
It'll be updated in a moment probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to triple check it.
Yeah. What is Fanadai doing? They're socializing with scabs in a pipe. They have finished socializing. Oh, we should open chat. I don't have chat. Yeah, it looks really close to 80 points.
Because they also had 2 small centipedes.
The small ones, so that might be 7 pointers.
Yep.
I think even if you count them as 4,
Okay,
you
so,
should be fine.
Yeah. I'm just looking right now.
Also, I still learned your voice is very.
I'm like staring at a tiny screenshot.
Mhm.
I am also checking this. Don't worry, we're on the case. We have like 5 people calculating this. Yeah, this one's easily over 80. Easily. It's not even close. Okay. That is good to know. So that one can definitely be updated. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now we got a tie, and we got green team is trying to draw a 4 on the board, which is nice. I think it's cute. It's not my strat, which I would go for honestly, but I do like the creative merit.
Draw the smiley face, but let me see. What would the smiley face on this board be? It'd probably be the Miros. You have to steal the pearl, which is kind of also surprising that no one has done that. That's something Elred could do, potentially, but it's going to be tough with trying to steal a pearl from a toll skull, because they can't get into wherever it's called.
Farmer race? Yeah.
That would be the way to do that, but it's they can't get in there because of karma.
They could steal and go back to the right, but that would not be as simple as one would wish for it to be.
It's also funny, so I can remember Finadai was doing the pinning creatures to region somewhat before. I know they got 2 at least, probably more, but I haven't been totally observing that. Yeah, I'm wondering what okay. I wonder what things they might be going for now. Oh, Finadai's throwing explosives.
Wait, what just happened? How did Finadai just...
He started flying. That was amazing.
What was that? What the hell just happened?
I have no idea.
Was that a crowd turn jump? Like a... What?
That was something very interesting.
Can somebody clip that, please?
It was like the egg bug pulled them up or something. That was interesting. So Rainworld is a physics-based game, but also physics don't make sense. So a lot of times weird things happen in this game. And that was certainly something, whatever that was.
A bit bewildered, I don't know.
So Finadai could be going for the Miro's kill if they can manage to get an explosive off a off a
They
scab.
have been killing a few scabs. Yeah.
The Miro's bird is a little tough. Yeah, it's a little tough to get, but for that one, we're gonna need confirmation from the score screen. But basically, if you can get a Miro's in its mouth with an explosive, it generally is a one shot. Doesn't always work out, but it's supposed to.
I don't think you necessarily need to hit the mouth, but I could be wrong on that. If you hit like the torso, it should be fine. Also just saw a Dropwig do a very cruel murder on a newt mom over there. So, by Elrad's screen, but they're resting now. Siruf is the first person to set foot in Chimney, so I assume they are either going to starve into an echo or maybe go get the Dropwig unlock.
There are birds chasing after Finadai.
Birds? Oh, those birds. I was like, there's no vultures in sub. What are you talking about?
So there was an explosive at some point, but Finadai tried to use it on a scav, and I don't know if that worked out.
Oh, Tesla Coil clipped the thing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll go check that in a bit. For the moment, I think Siruf is having a tough time fighting a King Vulture here. It should just leave, I think.
King Vultures can be pretty stubborn sometimes. So I'm hearing distant explosives on Finadai's. Oh, he's going for it.
Wait. He threw a bomb?
Yes.
Or an actual exploding stick?
It was a bomb. Looks like it didn't work out though.
Yeah, rough.
But that clearly going for the Miro's kill at the moment.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's the hardest kill here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's something that you definitely kind of have to learn how to do.
Yeah, I think like it's more luck based than the kill a red lizard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And
so
like killing the walking could be easy if you have an exploding stick, but otherwise it's just a pain.
This is where the albino jetfish lives, so there's a chance of seeing that. Also, that is a very busy room with lizards. There are 4 lizards piled in there. This is all terrible.
And a Dropwig waddling around.
Wait, where'd the other Axo go? Okay, whatever.
I think they just stayed on the other room.
Yeah, it could have been. Oh, Elred finally made it into Industrial.
Let's go! Elred is out.
They escaped. They escaped from Outskirts.
They might get the Green Neuron and give it to Pebbles?
I'm wondering if Drillith is going for that too. Finadai just died.
Oh.
Oh, and their karma is I think it is minimum karma to whatever it's called.
Which
Minimum
region?
karma to get into Shoreline from Subterranean.
Okay. I'm not sure, honestly.
I'm pretty sure it is, but I can't recall.
Mm-hmm.
It's not unusual for the game to have
Is that a
like
drop?
max
That was a
karma
drop.
gates going one way and then not max the other way. Also, Alred is doing risky things at the moment.
Yeah. They should be mostly fine, though.
Well,
Industrial, not the
it is hunter
deadliest
mode.
place. Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know. Who am I to say? I die a lot in Industrial.
You can always get trolled by camo lizards in this next tunnel here. That has happened. So, or a centipede apparently.
Why is there a centipede there? Centipedes generally don't go that far from the centipede room in Industrial.
Yeah, because they have to make a really strange climb to get out of there, and so they don't tend to, especially there. It is a very weird place to end up in.
Yeah, there has to be something making a lot of noise, I think, for them to just get up, climb out, come to this room.
It's also just occurring to me that Raccoon, I think, has been in garbage wastes forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens when you bomb tolls.
Is that a blue scav?
Oh yeah, it is. That's cool. Cool
Nice.
blue scav.
Kill them. Nice! I don't think, like, killing the scavs is the most valuable thing for Raccoon to be doing right now, but I do support it. And also, they have a red centipede situation here.
The famous garbage waste red centipede, which is a menace.
Yeah, that was probably gonna be a square at some point, but...
Was that ever or I guess not, right? So there is a Discord challenge to lineage this red centipede as monk and then eat it.
There is one. Oh, I was talking to Laura the other day that we should have a Discord challenge for lineaging the reds in drainage system as monk.
The red lizards?
Call it the plumber. Yeah. Wait, why is Raccoon killing the red centipede? What's going on? I'm very confused.
How the Discord challenges get invented, it is this way.
Yeah, it's literally this way. The chef one, I was literally at Laura's stream, and she was doing it, and I was like, you should call it the chef, and she's like, yeah, okay, sure. But yeah, things are changing a bit in the Vingo right now. We finally got Elrad out of where they were.
Yes, and now have rested somewhere
Chimney
else.
Now.
Probably
Chimney.
Going for Pebbles, I would guess.
Yeah.
Because it's also like fairly convenient to starve into 2 echoes from the top of Chimney as well, because you can get the Chimney one pretty quick, and then the wall echo.
Yeah. Wall echo is basically free. You can eat
random flashbang activity on Strelith's screen. I don't even know how they still have a flashbang, but they have it still.
Interesting to say the least. Did they trade it with a merchant for some reason?
Well, Raccoon is currently, I don't know, working on this red centipede. It's almost dead.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. It's dead. They got food. Cool. Yeah, that was pretty badass, but like... I don't see how that helps immediately with the bingo. I guess they could kill 7 different creatures.
I thought that was the
already. 7th.
That's already done though. Strelith got that one a while ago.
Yeah, that's true, but it's for swag points, I guess.
Well, that is truly the important part, is the swag points. Oh, it is 6-4 with the tiles right now. Finadai is making their way through the bottom of filtration.
6-4? No, it isn't. What?
Can I not count?
5. Right?
Oh, yeah, 5. Sorry, I can't count.
Yeah. It's just there's a big 4 in the middle. I don't blame you.
And I don't know what Find a Die's plan is now, because they're at minimum karma, which is kind of unfortunate and also not in an ideal shelter. So it seems like Subterranean has somewhat got the best of them right now. There's still that Mirrorspurg kill that's available.
I feel like both Find a Die and Raccoon are being hunter moded right now.
Happens.
Yeah, look, just like Elred was before, but now Elred is surviving and thriving with. Yeah,
And Cyrilith is
everyone got through
on their
the
way up here.
hunter.
Could be going for the echoes. This is kind of a pivotal moment, I think, in the bingo. Like
Yeah.
Cyrilith's position gives them access to a lot of things.
They could also go to Sky Islands.
Oh,
for
Cyrilith
no
already
reason.
revived Boone though, so they can't deliver the green neuron to Pebbles.
That's true. Huh,
That
interesting.
actually coming up. Also, seems that I think any setup for a tripled region is probably dead at this moment.
Yeah, I think so. Everyone's been through garbage, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Oh yeah, there is the classic tripling the wall is the other option that could be done right now. That tends
would
to
be
work out
interesting.
pretty well.
That is an actual hunter strat too, so that's pretty cool. Not a very valid one, but it is one. So.
What is Cyrilith doing? Whoa! I'm so confused.
Are they trying to do the new thing? No. Okay, they're just making it. What are they doing?
I don't.
Are they waiting
know.
for a Vulture to show up? Why would you
Looks
do
like
that
they're
when
just
there's
going
no
for
echo
it.
here?
Maybe they're just afraid of the jump. I mean, that's fair. You don't want to fall down there.
Yeah, you don't want to fall down in a lot of places in Chimney, to be honest.
Let's see, what's their karma? They could starve into Echo right now. Get the first one. Could do it. Walking across starving to get to the chimney echo is a little tough. But they have unlimited retries with it, so I'll be curious to see if they hold to starve here. Or maybe they might do vulture cheese, I'm not sure. Starve into echo is definitely a possibility.
Why would they Vulture cheese? To get a mask, I guess?
Yeah.
Do they have a grub, though?
So, oh no, they probably don't. Actually, I don't know what they have. They might have it.
Yeah, if they...
Because they don't have the neuron.
They do! They're spitting something. It's a grub!
I don't understand why, but...
Yeah. And also, I don't think they went to the Dropkick platform, right? I don't remember seeing that.
No, they definitely just went straight up. So that's something Elred could do right now, is go to the Dropkick platform. Yeah, it seemed...
Oh. I think we missed it, but apparently
Until-
Elred did get to the Dropkick platform once, but died. So, pretty rough there.
I did see them over there, and I just didn't think that... Or I forgot it was a tile, I guess.
I mean, it's always nice to motivate people to get to that part of Chimney, because nobody ever goes there.
Yeah, typically not.
They
There
just
is,
hug a scab through that time.
They did?
Do that.
Seems like the Scavs hate Elred much less than the other players, though.
Yeah, a vibe. Also, Red Spider is just chilling there for some... Red Spiders are not very smart. I'm gonna say this right here, right now.
Red spiders are definitely trolls.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've avoided a lot more Red Spider deaths than I should have. Because they just stood there and looked at my tranquilized corpse.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cyrilith has a mask.
Yeah, they sure do. And I assume they're not getting the echo right now.
Looks like not.
Because they would lose the mask if they starve into echo.
Right. They could go back this way, but going back this way is kind of scary when you're starving. So they could rest inside the wall and come back. I don't know why you do that, though.
Yeah, I would never do that. The chance you would just, like, get hit by a vulture here on the way and miss those jumps.
Okay, so Find a Die is rested closer to the albino jetfish now. This is kind of tough still, though. This is a tricky kind of situation they're in.
What do we if both if we get to the 2 hour marks and we have the same number of squares, do we have a tie?
No, there will be something that will be announced.
Whoa, they just did a spear pin teleport. Alright, just did a spear pin teleport.
That is scary.
That could very easily kill you, I think.
We will bring out our secret tiebreaker, but I think it's going to be based on who got a square more, or who got the square first, if there's a tie. Which right now would be green, I think is what we would do.
Yeah. I like the one where you both rest in the same shelter. I think it's cute.
I like that one too, but that would be like in a situation where people are like genuinely locked out.
Yeah, okay, Elrad got to the Dropwig Unlock platform, and now they just need to take a nap.
Well, they have to get by all these creatures.
They don't, there's a shelter here.
Oh, sorry, Elred. Yes, yes.
Yeah, Elrad.
I was looking at Find a Die, who had the albino jetfish, but then got bullied away by an Axo.
Oh, Elrad's hungry. They cannot take a shelter here. They need to kill something.
Well, there's the spiders in the other room.
Yeah.
That might be
a bit
worth
risky
going
given
for.
that they... Oh, there's a spider here.
Perfect. So
Oh.
that's the Dropwig platform then, right?
Yes.
As soon as they get in here. Okay.
Also, Rack asked if they can reset the save file. They can only reset the save file if they get to the negatives. So...
Maybe that's what Raccoon is going for right now. I'm just realizing. The board has kind of evolved in an interesting way. Right now, there's like the 4, and then it's surrounded by white lizards.
Yes.
Which I would think would be a way better position for Team White, because like there's so many options for them right now, but they're just very stuck at the moment.
Yeah.
And the albino jetfish doesn't help them to form a bingo at the moment.
Not really, but it does get him a square. It might come down to that.
Red running away from
very
spiders.
close to getting a square. No, they don't have pebbles. That's true.
I don't understand what Strilith is doing, to be perfectly honest, at the moment.
They might starve into Echo here. Or triple the wall exterior.
It's going the wrong way for that, though.
That's true.
It's probably the easiest triple to get in the game, is this one.
Wait, do they have a boomstick with them?
Oh, they could be trying to kill the Wall King. That's a good point.
Yes.
Find a Die dying to the albino Leviathan.
Oof, that's a rough one.
This is, I wouldn't quite say it's really turned around, but it's kind of interesting how well Find a Die was doing earlier, and now having trouble with this square that's quite tricky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Subterranean is a very tricky place as Hunter. As most slug gets, honestly.
Yeah, it is like the endgame region.
Yeah, that's fair.
And these cyans do not make your life easy here. Holy... Scary.
Is there only one jetfish here, which is the albino one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only one.
Interesting. Those cyans are doing such a pool party over there. They were all together, going for a swim. I was gonna say green can no longer make bingos, but Xenogang just mentioned that they still have the diagonal. That's not what they mentioned, but what they said made me notice.
Well, technically, there's also up in the middle of the board.
Oh, up in the middle. Yeah, that's true.
It is funny that we saw so many players go through Shoreline and no one did the shock of Vulture with the jellyfish. It's also funny to me.
Yeah.
But when
I thought
Find a Die was
gonna be really easy, but
munched again.
Yeah. Big bite, big bite. But at the same time, I thought it was going to be easy, but you do have to go to Shoreline, get a Vulture to show up. But there are a lot of jellyfishes, so who knows? Yeah, getting center is a bit hard though, having to triple spot region right now.
Oh, yeah,
Which,
good point. Which, I think, so Alred could still do it, but okay. And Raccoon is going to have a hard time doing that. So. I mean, the
yeah,
only person who's visited the exterior is Srilith, and I think they've rested, so that's disqualified for them. And we keep mentioning this, but because of the 5 Pebbles region, and also that the top of the exterior has no rain, it's by far the easiest to triple spawn. Because basically all you have to do is travel from outside of exterior, go through the underhang, up through 5 Pebbles, and then back out into the exterior and starve. And there's no rain.
yep.
So, like, it's not, like, time sensitive.
Mm,
Basically, to triple spawn any other region, you're almost always looking at a long cycle to be able to do it.
yeah. Also,
Yeah, Find a Die is not
Sirf
having a good
still
time with runes.
has their exploding stick, which I assume they were going to use to kill the walking. But apparently not.
Well, they have to see it first, which I'm not quite sure what they're doing, to be perfectly honest. There are a few squares that I feel like are up for grabs right now that the teams are kind of oddly ignoring, I would say.
Mm. They. I mean, I thought they could be going to go from Sus to Su. But they would need to rest at Pebbles right now.
Oh, that's a good point. Could be doing that. Ooh. Find a Die is not having a good time with this Leviathan today. I
If
wonder
they
if
just
that...
starve here, they could be doing Starve into Echo. Yep, they're doing Starve into Echoes.
It's weird that they skipped the chimney one earlier, but I guess they'll get it on the way back.
Yeah, probably. They do get the mask here and the Karma Rays. I think it's might be safer if you think about it.
Do you recall if there's fruit around this area as Hunter? Oh no.
There's fruit down there.
Oh my. Okay, Find a Die has the albino jetfish. Well,
Nice.
let's see if they can actually get out of the rooms this time. Getting through here is really tough. As Find a Die show. Oh no. This is not good.
Wow, nice new through the lizard.
It's not.
But
It's gonna get him
not
though.
enough.
No. Oh, those cyans are not making that easy for him.
Tough times, tough times. Elrad could be getting some progress here though.
It looked like Raccoon has reached cycle 0, so they've just been living their best life in garbage forever.
Huh, amazing.
So they get to restart their save now, which I think is what they're doing.
Wow, that's actually huge for Team Green. Because now Raccoon can go and
And
steal
give
a...
Pebbles the neuron, can
Yeah,
go do Survivor Pebbles percent, kind of.
yeah. They could also triple... Like, this opens up so many possibilities. Siruf got an unfortunate death from a white lizard in a place that you shouldn't really be, like at the top of the wall.
I think they can just starve again, though. Or did they visit the Echo already?
I don't think they did they?
Maybe they're looking for the Wall King again.
Might be, yeah. Raccoon just did a scav hunt-a-thon.
Yeah, so they've kind of recovered their scav rep a little bit, but not quite. This is starting Hunter scav rep as far as I know, so they're not happy with Hunter.
No, not at all. But Siruf just got another death, so that's... Something's going wrong right there, but I'm not exactly sure what their plan is, so...
Raccoon could potentially triple the exterior now, if they can manage to make it there.
Yeah, they could go to garbage since they haven't been there a lot and triple it.
And they also are able to deliver the green neuron to Pebbles now, which is another big one.
Mm-hmm. It's a relatively fast one too, but they're going down apparently. Or not?
Yeah, I think they're having a bit of indecision at the moment, perhaps. Finadai is still playing with lizards and albino jetfish. Because this one is so tough.
Yeah, that's not a square I would even try to come close to unless it's the end of the run and the only one that's missing here. Alright, just unfortunate death from a King Vulture over there.
That was in Chimney, right?
Wait, does Cyril think that they need karma to get to that echo?
I hope they don't think that, but if they do, that might be an advantage for Team White here, or maybe they just forgot about the square of starving into the echo. I think they're trying for the Wall King. And if they don't get it, then they go to the echo. I think is what their play is here. I feel like they're not feeling threatened by Team White, but it's they don't know where Team White is, but you can kind of guess from. But it's been a while since the board's been updated.
Yeah. I mean, they probably know Elrad is somewhere near the Dropwig Unlock platform.
I don't understand what Raccoon is doing currently.
Finadai is a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raccoon? I actually don't know either.
Outskirts to Pebbles is an option, but they might be doing that. I mean, of everyone who would be going for that, Raccoon it would be the most likely person.
Yeah.
Because that is literally the Pebbles
could...
percent speed run. Is to go from Outskirts to Pebbles in one go. Although this is with Hunter, and so it's like a whole other level of difficulty.
Yeah. A bit trickier.
Oh, there are 2 albino jetfish.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Really?
Oh, a Cyan got him from off screen. Oh no. Srilp is starving.
Starving right now. Yeah.
Which I am slightly confused, I have to admit, with what they're doing. But I think they're definitely trying to get to the echo. But are they trying to kill a white lizard to start? I don't know.
Like that blue lizard just vibing over there. Now red screen. Oh, they are now food. Okay. Honestly, if I was Fanadai at this point, I would just leave this be. Just like survive the cycle, go pin creature somewhere else. I don't know.
Zerelith is making this very challenging climb with starving, where they just have to be very patient to get up here. Jumping and climbing like this,
you just fall through.
Oh yeah, jumping and climbing like this is the thing that tires you out most. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made it up there though. The rest of it shouldn't be as bad.
Nah, you just need to take it slow.
So the runners don't know exactly where the other team is at the moment, but and green won't be getting the starve into 2 echoes yet. They need to pick up another one for Srilith, which is again kind of weird earlier that we commented on that they skipped the chimney echo. That they just kind of walk past it. But
I mean, it's not something that the other team can lock unless they get 2 echoes, so... Wait, did someone kill the walking?
No.
Okay.
You heard a king from Raccoon there. Do they have enough karma now? Okay, so the Raccoon's on 3 karma, so they can't get into the exterior now.
Raccoon. Oh. Pagra, just ask what the rules are.
Basically, glitchless, so no karma caching is a big one. But then other than that, it's just obtaining the objectives. The only things are the biggest thing that's banned by karma caching.
Yeah, the exclamation mark rules is not for our thing, it's for the channel. Yeah, that's... We're not in the Ring World speedrunning right now, we're in speed gaming, so if you do commands, it's probably related to the speed gaming channel right now.
Also mentioning that we're looking at half an hour left.
Yeah.
I feel like green has the advantage here, but Maybe Find a Die has adjusted their strategy to give up on the albino jetfish, which is unfortunate that they spent so much time with it.
Mm.
It is true that white does have the advantage for possibly getting 2 bingo, or just 1 bingo here. But green also has a line they could get. And the
Yeah.
line that white needs is Monk Passage, which is something they are far away from currently. I don't think anyone routed out Monk Passage.
Yeah. You'd have to go for the Starve into Echoes, or go like a long journey through several regions to go eat popcorn, which is respectable. But I don't think any of them are going through that right now.
Starving into Echoes with it would have been my approach, I think, if I was going for it, because there are a few popcorns as Hunter in convenient places that work out pretty well for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like just starting in Industrial, there's a popcorn there. Chimney actually is missing a popcorn, so Industrial has 2 though, which is kind of okay.
Mm-hmm. Joe has 2.
And then,
okay.
And then 5 pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, combining that with Starve into Echoes isn't too bad, but you do need to make 6 cycles of progress with it, which is a bit tough. And any deaths sets your progress back.
Yeah. Dying is a very regular problem with Hunter routes. Wait, so Fanadai is going back to the Jetfish approach, apparently.
Oh, maybe you have an easier time with it this time?
Mm-hmm. They killed the lizards beforehand, I think. And those 2 salamanders are killing themselves for him, so...
This is the furthest Finadai has gotten with the Jetfish, I believe.
Yep.
And of course scavs are here.
Yes. Why wouldn't there be? I don't think Fanadai is a friend with the scouts right now, so...
Nope, Finadai has been mercilessly attacking them.
Yeah. Understandable, would do the same in their place, but...
Ooh, scary centipede.
Oh, they just dodged the kelp, which is nice. That was very risky, but they made it work. That nice bounce through the kelp.
Okay, there's a chance of angry scabs here.
Yep.
This is
It might
scary.
go up here.
I didn't spy whether there were dropwigs there, but this room as Hunter is always filled with dropwigs. Yeah, Finadai
it's
might
kind of hard
go
for
up
us
this
to
way.
see. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. See how this works out. They're close, but this is...
See any dropwigs here right
scary.
now? Ooh.
This is the furthest they've got.
They also
Even-
need to eat.
The jetfish is dead, so...
Oh yeah, it doesn't say it has to be alive. So.
They just have to manage to get past this room, pretty much, where there are sometimes dropwigs in interesting spots here. Okay, nice, nice. Crawling around the weird underneath path, perhaps? There is a weird underneath path there. Nope. Okay. So
I think
close.
they pass through the hard things as long as there's not a centipede here.
I would 100% take the shelter, but
Yeah.
you need food though. This is scary. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, do they have enough food?
They do. But now they're gonna have to. What they ought to do is get enough food on this side from a stick, and then carry the jetfish through, because its body's still gonna be in here. So there's a popcorn that's close by. So if they get the stick, because the shoreline shelter that they'll have to get to doesn't have much food around.
Yeah, especially as hunter, because if survivor there would be fruit, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. They could always eat the centipedes, I think.
Yeah, there's some options, but it looks like they're bringing it straight into here, though. Oh, is that not the lowest karma too? Oh, it's one above the lowest karma.
Yeah.
That's scary. This is gonna
What
be
is your
tough though.
raccoon doing right now?
I didn't see if Raccoon rested in outskirts.
Yeah, same, but I assume they did, right? Because we saw them going down there.
They were there earlier. Okay, so now the jetfish has made it into where it needs to. And now Find a Die just needs to get to a shelter to get this square that they've been spending quite a while on.
Oh,
Truly one of the
Siruf
toughest squares.
is starving into the second echo right now. But they went the hard way, so and they're having to eat a popcorn in an unusual place here.
Ooh, Find a Die's taking the scary path through here for some reason.
Yeah. Hopefully
I guess
they won't run into any snails.
they might be thinking to consume this jetfish.
Most likely, yeah. Catfishes are tree food, right?
I think it's 4.
Oh.
But that's not enough for Hunter to rest still. This is the biggest problem about this right now, is that Find a Die needs to actually get a proper rest. Which, at least
Finding
they
a
saved
stick
a good
here will
situation.
not be trivial too. There's something to keep in mind.
100%. And there's no popcorns in this region too.
Oh.
They're starve resting? They don't even have any food though, so they can't even starve rest like this. Yeah, they're realizing that.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough.
This has been quite a saga with this albino jetfish.
Surely. So Raccoon is not doing the SUSS.
Ooh, almost out of
Oh,
here
there's a
there. That
popcorn
was
by the
scary.
shaded gate. I wonder if they're gonna go there.
Oh, that is a long journey to make though. That's not that bad actually. That's not that
Oh,
bad. So,
wow, Raccoon is fighting scavs. Oh,
so I think Srelif just starved into their second echo. I'm
nice.
seeing that right?
And apparently Raccoon is also pinning creatures, so that's important. Something Finadai was doing in the beginning with the jetfish. Not the jetfish, the hazers. I'm not sure they're doing it right now.
I don't really understand why they're carrying the jetfish here like this, but yeah. So in the middle here. Oh, where's he going?
They find a stick to kill the jetfish. Nice.
They're struggling to consume.
Yep.
Okay. So there's a shelter right here, but they need some more food.
Oh,
They're going up here. Are they looking for an Axo, perhaps? This is scary.
Yeah, that could be complicated. Oh, they do have an Axo. Oh, they have jelly.
Jellyfish. There's only one here, though.
Oh, is there one in the next room?
This is so scary.
Yeah.
This is, of all things, this is like the last thing that I would do personally.
Yeah, going up in the shoreline, given there are king vultures around, not something I like to do most of the time. Oh, that's the Leviathan. Huh?
Oh!
Not dangerous at all.
Oh,
Very easy going.
Looks like Find a Die is going to get this right now, though.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is the albino jetfish for them just now. That was quite a saga.
What they're going to do now? Yeah, that was amazing. Elrad is climbing up chimney now. If they have a neuron, they could go give the neuron to Pebbles. Oh, they're going to the other side or something. Maybe getting a mask. Could also go kill the Walking, which Cyril did not do, but they're trying to do right now. Do grubs work on the wall?
I think yes, but I'm not sure. So there is a weird thing where grubs don't work in Sky Islands. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it does work in the wall, though. But I'm not certain. I think it does work in the exterior.
Yeah,
But
but
oh,
what?
most of the rooms you can't summon the vulture in. But I think you can get it like to the top, which is sort of a funny thing to do sometime. I wonder if Find a Die might be thinking to zap a vulture. Well, there's a vulture there. If you had a jellyfish,
Yeah, that
which it
was.
looks like it didn't have.
Oh, there is a jellyfish right by the side of.
Getting bullied by jetfish again. My
Oh,
favorite spot to zap vultures is this room to the side. I like this room because there's was there an axe out right there? I couldn't see. There's normally
not
one
sure.
skulking around there.
Yeah,
So
but
Find a Die
vultures can
just
get
leaves a
stuck
vulture
in
to
this
show.
room, right? Like,
Yeah, that's why it's good. Because you basically just bring them into that little area below. And then,
you also have free jellies. Elrod is
yeah.
trying to cheese some vulture, but not being very lucky here.
Okay, that was zapping a vulture.
Nice. You
So
just
now,
need to
just
take a
need to
nap.
rest. Yep.
Yeah.
Need food.
Also, the raccoon is back in outskirts. Which means if Elrad gets this mask and then goes to the wall, they'll have no competition for giving the green neuron to Pebbles.
Oh, Find a Die's trying to catch batflies. Okay, nice. See if they can get to the close shelter here. Oh, which way are they going? Not that way.
Yeah.
Are they going to the entrance of the region? Yeah, this is a little
might
risky,
be.
but
I'm very unfamiliar with
the
the
shoreline.
layout of Shoreline, yeah.
Yeah,
I only know like the path to Moon, that's it. And then
yeah,
the
it's
hunter
confusing
path
for sure.
for the echo shenanigans. Ooh, Southern Vulture.
Yeah, so this is a good way to go. Do you see where this comes up now?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty valid.
So, okay,
So
Find a
Find a Die
Die just got the jellyfish zapping a vulture.
That's pretty nice.
So what are we looking at
Elrad
here?
is now going up to
8 for white versus
Pablo's.
8 for green. Wow, this is very neck and neck at the moment.
Yep. What is Raccoon doing right now? Siruf is just coming out of the wall. Did they get the wall king? I'm not sure.
Man, Find a Die is in Shoreline right now. If they just had collected some of the lore pearls earlier that they went by, they would have had, that would have been a potential thing, as there are 3 of them in Shoreline. So that would have been a potential thing to go for.
Are there more garbage worms here in Hunter than the Survivor?
I think it's
There
the
seem
same.
to be a lot.
Yeah, there are just a lot of them there. Also, cool music. Cool Shoreline music. It's the only good thing about Shoreline.
I like the color palette.
Yeah, the background's cool. It's just
Yeah, Charlotte.
the rooms are bad and the creatures are bad and there's a lot of misery.
Which way is Fanadai going? They're going to Shaded?
Yeah, this is
They
a way
have
to
no
shade.
business with Moon right now.
Yeah, because Moon is that's done with. Srill got that ages ago. I wonder what Find a Die could be going for now.
No, Sir fell into a pit trying to escape from a vulture. That's rough.
How
Oof.
far back are they going? Oh, it's only back into exterior.
Why is Raccoon in drainage?
Good question.
Lord Pearls? Bin creatures? I'm guessing it's either Lord Pearls or Bin creatures. Also, I
So
should have
let's.
gotten another water bottle, but it's okay.
Pinning creatures is an interesting thing at the moment. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like Raccoon narrowly escaped a Dropwig. Classic thing that tends to happen here for players who have not played as Hunter, where they come here and they're like, oh, Dropwigs everywhere.
Also, we're gonna have a lot of Rigo ones that Raccoon is gonna have to deal with because Drainage's Hunter is certainly a place.
The wildlife is a lot more active than it is
Mhm.
in Survivor or Monk.
This area right by the outskirts gate, it's basically a huge ball pit.
Yeah, a huge, moving, deadly ball pit.
Yes. Uh,
Vanadai is going into shaded now. I wonder what they could be going for. It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to say. I'm wondering if maybe production knows where Vanadai has pinned creatures because
yeah.
they might be going for that at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And I assume they haven't pinned anything at shaded. You would have
Oh, Era makes a
seen.
good point. Miro Spurred,
Oh
shaded
yeah.
Miro Spurred. So we're coming up awfully close to the end of this now. It's like 15
15
minutes.
minutes.
Yep. The teams are
Elrad
tied.
is trying to get the King Vulture here, but they should be just going to Pebbles, honestly. That's a more guaranteed one. They can get faster, and they can get the Vulture on the way down.
We might see a last moment snipe here, but we'll have to see. The time is getting close. If Find a Die can, oh man, it's hard to make it there in time. If Find a Die can manage to get an explosive from the Scav Trader
Yeah.
and then go there and then get a Miros and rest at the close shelter, that's probably their best chance. Ooh.
That would be very cool, too.
Yeah. Have to see. Because green, I think, might be getting the pin creatures to regions. Raccoon hanging out in drainage at the moment.
Yeah.
I believe that's the only
bef-
reason they could be there for.
Mhm. The Salamander is not very willing to collaborate right now, though. They just left. And now Raccoon is in a weird pipe where there might be a Salamander on the other side being annoying. Oh no, they are running away. Huh. Okay, Elrad just left their grub, and they might be going for. Oh no, they're coming back. Elrad, please go to Pebbles.
So here's a question: does the Pebbles Pearl count as a lore pearl? Because it does count for
Oh,
Scholar.
yeah, one of Pebbles pearls, I guess.
It would
You
count.
can stake like all the Pebbles pearls and just be merry with it.
Yeah, which that's not okay though. But you can take one, right? This is basically following the same rules as Scholar. Is why I would say
Yeah,
that.
you can take one.
Okay. That's an important thing for Srillith to be aware of.
I'm gonna explode with anxiety here if Elrad keeps trying to get the Vulture in this awful place instead of going to get the Pebbles, the Green Neuron. They killed themselves, why? No, I'm gonna cry. Okay, what is Cyril doing? Raccoon is sleeping at drainage. I wonder if they got to pin a creature there. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, there were a lot of overseers in Syrup's screen.
So it sounds like Raccoon has pinned 5 creatures potentially.
Nice.
That's a big deal because we're getting right here to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is gonna be tight for Finite, and there's no merchant here.
That's complicated. Will they try to just go and kill a Mirror's Bird? I don't think that's safe at all. They need to find a scav.
Yeah, this is very dramatic. This is kind of the last moment possible things to get. It's funny to me that still no one has given Pebbles a green neuron. Oh, what if Alred gets the Wall King? That's still
They
available.
do get the walking and the...
Oh, scary.
This is rough. This is rough. No!
No!
They got bitten.
Got a mask hit. That was a mask hit. That was a good attempt.
That's so rough. Please just take the neuron to Pebbles, I swear to God. I'm dying inside. Have 10 minutes.
I think
Do they know
runners...
it stops at 2 hours?
Yes, yes, they are aware.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't... Personally, I can't see why they wouldn't be going to Pebbles at this time, but, you know, that's okay.
Yeah.
This is extremely neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah. Siruf is at Pebbles, though, for reasons unknown.
So, Cyrilith, if you remember, did revive Moon earlier, so they can't do the neuron. They've handed it away to Moon, so it's impossible for them now. But... Oh, see, the grub does work on the wall. But what Srilith probably is doing is going from SS to SU. So going from Pebbles to Outskirts.
That's true. That's very, very valid, very valid.
Which is a tough journey to make, but it's totally doable. On Hunter mode, it's kind of crazy. Oh, Alred jumped off the side. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the second or third time they do that. And for some reason, they're not taking the neuron and going to Pebbles.
I mean, they're really going for the wall kill right now. They're trying to get 2 here. I think they realize their win condition is getting 2, but this is gonna be tight because they have to rest after bringing the neuron to Pebbles. Yeah. They could just do both on this cycle, especially if they get a King Vulture Mask here. Getting up the wall won't be too bad. Then you just have to get the neuron to Pebbles.
I still think if they had just gone to Pebble in the first place and then came back here, try to get the King Vulture in the room with the whites, maybe.
Yeah. It's really tough to get the king on the wall, just because like there aren't many good vulture trap. So
yeah. That's why I put that square there.
Yeah. I've got it before, but you really need to like have the king get stuck in a weird way, or get its face.
You need to purposefully trap it or get lucky. And generally when you're in situations where you're in the wall, you won't purposely trap it because you're just doing other stuff.
It's really coming down to this this 9 minutes here. Green slightly ahead.
So Elrad does have a point, okay? I'm not gonna be too judgmental. If they do get the king and then get up, that is a win for them. Unless Green suddenly gets something here.
I mean, it's not the worst thing, but I would have done something differently. Like the king hasn't been cooperating with them, it seems like.
Yep.
Apparently Find a Die has an explosive spear now. Oh, they killed a scav and got one. Oh.
Ooh, nice.
There's enough time. There's enough time. They might be able to...
if they communicate that to Elrad and Elrad just goes for the green neuron, that could be it. That could be the victory.
That would be amazing. It is tough to get up the wall like this without a mask.
They threw the grub. No.
I can just imagine how stressed Elred must be at the moment.
Yes, this must be nerve-wracking right now. I mean, Finadai is also going to have to hit a pretty intense spear throw to make this work for them. I think they're going for the neuron right now. Or not. I'm not sure anymore. I don't know.
Looks like they're just leaving it there. I guess it's a little closer to where they are.
Yeah. I mean, they could try, I don't know, the lower room has a ceiling. If it doesn't, they could try to get the Vulture King there.
So, looking at Shrillith, which gate is this? Is this the Outskirts gate?
Oh, no. This is Wall Gate.
Oh.
They still have a long way to go,
They
but
must
it
have died
is
at some point, right?
definitely do. I think they die once.
Oh, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Because I was like, it felt like they started a while ago to go this way. Why are they eating? Oh, I guess
Because
once
they
they
need
get to
to.
Outskirts.
Yeah. I don't think this is the fastest way to eat, though. So.
It certainly is not, but that's okay.
It is a very intense moment right now, especially for Rukun who just fell in the
In the
centipede
ball
pit.
pit.
And there's a Dropwig and an Axo.
Okay, here's the moment for Finite. Is he gonna manage to hit the Miro Spurt and get that kill?
Oh boy.
There's scary centipedes around though. Woo!
This is very, very, very tense right now. Sirf just made a tough jump and should be
No, he
mostly
missed.
fine going down now. Why is Raccoon doing any percent?
Perhaps has given up on getting more squares at the moment. Could be going for the Miros in
Are there any
sub.
lore
I don't
pebbles
think
in
we'll get there
sub
in
he
time.
could get?
No. Well, there's the one, but I think Raccoon's pretty far away from lore pearls.
Yeah.
That was a big moment there, and Finite did not quite hit the Miros.
No. So Elrad is going finally going up. I'm not sure if they're gonna get the Vulture or getting the Neuron, or just they are moving from where they were because they might have noticed that it wasn't working out very well for them. Zero almost to industrial right now.
I don't even know if Elred has enough time to finish the Pebbles cutscene now.
Wait, do you need to finish the Pebbles cutscene?
Yeah, we have to rest, right?
Oh.
The only square that had it where you don't have to rest after is...
It's the negatives.
Yeah. So if you were
But
to
you
deliver
could,
the
you
neuron, you could
use a
cheese your way
grub.
out, maybe.
You could use a grub.
There might have been some way to do it, but I'm not sure.
Finadai just did a fast fall like a professional speed gamer.
So they're in here again. It's round 2. I was wondering if they would take the shelter this time with the explosive stick to like have more chances at it. I don't know how much food a Miro Spurt even gives you though.
Yeah, neither.
And if their food is low, then they need the centipedes here.
Yeah, Finadai has to take their time to manage to hit the thing, but they're in a situation where they can't really take their time, so that's pretty hard.
No.
No, they missed it. Ah, that is so rough.
They still have enough time to do it. They still have enough time.
Oh my god.
Alred is fighting the Wall King at the moment.
Oh, they are.
But
It's
the Wall
running
King
away,
is
though.
running away. Yeah, that's why it's so tough on the wall.
Yeah, it's very escapable. But now I guess they do have a better chance at the Wall King than at Pebbles with the amount of time they have left.
I'm wondering if the I wonder if you can bring the king.
Close.
So you know the room that's near the upper shelter on the wall, right?
Yes.
I'm wondering if that room works to summon a king. I've never tried it there.
Yeah, if you pull it down the pipe way, I guess.
The long kind of pipe, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never brought it.
That would be reasonable.
That would
Well,
be a
that
much
later.
better filter trap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought to do that.
I mean, you would have to make it shoot first because dodging shots down there would probably be hell. So
There is the in-room pipe that I think helps a bit with that.
Yeah, there's a pipe there. That's true.
So it's not too bad. Okay, 2 minutes.
Oh boy, this is very close.
So let me check this again. Is Cyrillic just making it to outskirts right now?
Oh yes, I think that's the outskirts gate.
So it's 9 currently for green, if I can count right. 8 for white. So it's 9 to 8. So Raccoon is now in Subterranean. Have kind of
Yes.
not been paying attention to them for a little bit.
They just
Well,
got shot twice by a spitter
They're playing
spider,
with the
though.
spitter spider. Oh, Cyrillic did make it in here.
Oh wow, this should be fine then. This should be. Now
Wow.
it's either
You never know what's going to happen in
Yeah.
Hunter outskirts.
there could be a random red lizard here. Has happened before. Will happen again.
Or a centipede.
A little centipede, not a big one.
Okay, that's huge. That is so
Wow.
huge for green.
Okay, now they either have a tie. Yeah, they need to get both of the kills to get a tie.
And it has to be within this minute here and getting back to resting. It's possible. Oh, yeah, he got him. I'm not sure if that'll be a kill, though.
It is. I'm pretty sure it is.
That
But they need
Miros
to
looks
eat.
very dead.
Yeah.
They're gonna go eat the Miros body, which I think has surprisingly little food. Oh,
Just
actually, it
enough.
has full food.
Whoa! It's full fun.
I did not know
Didn't
that.
know. Yeah. Same. Wow, that was so. Oh my god, the centipede. Are there large centipedes here? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, no, they're deadly, actually. They're deadly centipedes to Hunter.
Oh wow.
I'm confused what Finadai is doing.
That's his 2-hour mark.
Okay.
No.
Time to pause. Pause your
Everyone
games.
needs to stop.
Okay. Well, it looks like we can declare green the
Yeah.
winner in this situation. Even
Green
if
got that, but
yeah,
both
I would
red.
say that Finadai got the Miro Spirit in time.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Team Green here. Raccoon is now a double bingo winner. Very impressive.
Yes.
Very happy with the event. And also look for Downpour. Downpour is here. It is
Yes.
exciting. It is. People are going crazy for that.
GG's to everyone. Thank you for all the players for participating. Thanks Iced for being the main head of the organization and production. And thanks everyone that came by to watch it. Speed Gaming also for letting us stream on this channel. And yeah, go and check out Ringworld, check out Downpour. We're gonna have a lot of content coming out soon, starting this week. And yeah, I think that's about it. GG's Team Green.
Yeah, everyone. This is Ice Toblerones saying goodbye.
This was M, Lord M, A and B, whatever. Thanks for stopping by.